Hey there, welcome to Book's World.
I am not a plumber, not an electrician, and I'm certainly not rich, but I am a homeowner, and things have to be fixed on a budget. I'm quite sure a few of you understand. If this video has helped you, go back and hit the like button, share it, comment, and subscribe. And if you feel like being generous and donating to future DIY projects of mine, please find the donation link in the description. Today on Book's World, we'll illustrate how to remove and replace your water heater that has gone bad. First thing first, you always want to turn your water off. Turn the main power water off, servicing the water heater, and you definitely want to turn off the power to the water heater. All right. I woke up early this morning, tried to take a shower. Water was cold. This is what I found. I saved a lot of money by doing it myself, and hopefully with this video I can help you to save a lot of money. In total, I think I saved about maybe $450 by installing myself. Let's start by listing a few tools you need. A pipe cutter, pipe wrench, filing tool, Teflon tape, screwdriver, measuring tape so that you get the right height. Take a picture of your old unit so that you can replace it with the correct unit. Before starting any work, go to your main electrical panel, your circuit breaker box, turn off the breaker to the water heater. Then you come to your secondary breaker box, which is this one here, and make sure that you turn that to the off position. Once you've turned both circuits to the off position, then you can go to the top of your unit and disconnect the wires. Next, you locate your cold water in, hot water out pipes leading into your unit. Find the valve. Turn that valve completely off. Next, find the proper position to cut. Grab your pipe cutter, cut your pipe. All right, always leave a little slack. It's easier to take more away than to add more on. That pipe cutter just didn't work for me, so I actually used my Dremel to cut through. Left some rough edges, so I grabbed my file and filed it down a little bit until it was smooth. So this way it's a nice smooth fitting when I add the coupler. Next, locate your relief valve. Grab your pipe wrench. All right. You would want to take this out because you want to reuse it. There's no reason to get rid of it. It's really not damaged and it's good. You actually need that to throw it onto your replacement item. All right. Turn to the left or clockwise to remove it. Grab your Teflon tape. All right. This one happens to be Mega Tape, which I was told was better than the average Teflon tape. Put an ample amount around the threads. Then install it on your new unit. Turn counterclockwise to tighten. Now you can remove your old unit and replace it with the new unit. As you can see, most manufacturers don't produce their items with the same specifications. As you can see, the fittings do not match with the existing piping. So I went out and bought some couplers and extra tubing to make the necessary adjustment. Before adding any couplers to my cold water lead in and my hot water out, what I'll do is take an ample amount of Teflon tape and wrap around the threads. Then I'll add my coupler. And as you can see, I would have to add a few elbows and some tubing to make the necessary connection. Here are some of the items that are used. Trust and believe that I'm not being compensated in any way by the manufacturer. Just these are items that I found that worked very well. They were simple to use. And made my job of adjusting the piping very easy. Now we have all our piping done, we can move on to wiring up our new unit. Some of the fasteners will not come with your new unit. Feel free to use or reuse some of the fasteners off of the old unit, as long as you inspect them and make sure that they're not damaged or broken. That'll also save you a little bit of money. As you can see, I've rewired. I put the hold plate on and fastened the wire in so it doesn't come out. I'm actually using wire caps to connect the proper wires. Please make sure that you know which wires you're putting together. Read the manuals, YouTube it, Google it, whatever you have to do. Hopefully you've marked them when you took them apart. I should have told you that earlier in the video, but once it's all complete, fasten it, close it up, make sure it's all secure. Now to the good part, restoring the water. First, turn on your main valve if you've turned it off. Then you go to your hot water heater valve, and then you turn that one on completely to let the water run. Here's a little trick that I do. I take paper towel when I wrap it around the pipes on the main area that was fixed, just so I can see if there are any leaks and determine where they're coming from. All right, let the water run. Go to all your faucets, turn on all your faucets, and let it run. Now, as we can see right here, my paper towel trick worked. I actually see a leak right here. All right. Actually, none of the fittings that I just replaced or put on or installed were leaking. By chance, I found the leak right here at the main water valve, at the main hot water heater valve, and it's actually this little brass screw. I don't know how it came loose, but it was a simple quick fix. I just gave it a little nudge, tight back to restoring the water. We want to let this water run so that it fills the hot water heater up completely. Also, so that it disperses all the air in the pipes. And again, once you hear the gurgling or all the spitting stop from your faucets, then you can turn it off. You'll know that everything is full. Once again, here are all my fittings. Everything is nice and dry. And let's move on to the next step. Restoring power. First, go to your main circuit breaker panel, wherever that may be. Locate the circuit breaker labeled hot water heater. Turn that on. This in turn will send power to your secondary breaker panel unit right here. You turn this one on. That will send power to your newly installed hot water heater. Give it about an hour to heat your water, and voila. Okay, to adjust the hot water temperature, you have an upper and you have a lower. You want to remove the screw from the access panel. All right. And you want to peel back some of the cushion. On the upper, you'll find yourself with you'll find the reset button. All right, the red button on top is your reset. All right. Right underneath that, you'll find your temperature setting. All right. 49 degrees Celsius is equal to 120 degrees Fahrenheit. And then, of course, you got 140 degrees Fahrenheit and something else Fahrenheit. Depends on how quickly you want to boil your skin. All right. So that's the upper. Then you'll return that panel. Here down is the lower. And down here, you'll just find your temperature setting. All right, pretty much the same. It's recommended that you disconnect the power or turn off the power before setting them or resetting them or adjusting them. Also, it is suggested that you set both temperatures to the same degree. Well, there you have it, the installation of a new hot water heater. Now, for the record, I am not a plumber, not an electrician, and I'm certainly not rich, but I am a homeowner, and things have to be fixed on a budget. I'm quite sure a few of you understand. If this video has helped you, go back and hit the like button, share it, comment, and subscribe. And if you feel like being generous and donating to future DIY projects of mine, please find a donation link in the description. In order to stay abreast of all new content I post, go back and hit the subscribe button. Be sure to hit the little bell icon to be notified of all new content as I post it.